Good evening, ladies. I hope you're doing well. And we are on for another Sunday fun day. Okay, I'll give you about a minute to get on. Let's see who's joining me tonight. I did a little more prep work than I normally do. Normally I pretty much wing it. I just have our paper cut. But tonight I wanted to be a little extra prepared. So I'll go through what I've pulled here in a second. Oh, somebody's on. When you get on, can you please type that you're here so that I know who's on with me? Somebody's here, but I don't know who it is. Oh, Mary Lynn's here, Patty's here, Lori's here. Yay, ladies. Okay, let's get started. Now tonight, we're doing a little bit more Stampin' Up stuff versus Close to My Heart stuff, but I do have a little bit of Close to My Heart that's being wiggled into this. So tonight is just going to be a regular card, which I did not pull a card base. So let me pull a card base. Just when I thought I was prepared, I was not fully prepared. All right, now I'm prepared. Okay, so let me just fold my card base, and I'm going to set that aside. Okay, so the first piece we needed was a piece of cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and that is the first thing that we are going to adhere to the front of our card, which is why I needed a card base. Now, this is Stampin' Up cardstock, so I don't even know why I turned it over, because it is not two-toned, and it is the same color on both sides, and I believe this one is called Shy Shamrock, if I am not mistaken. Still trying to learn those colors. I just wanted to get one little pack because I wanted to feel the texture of it versus the texture and the weight of the Close to My Heart cardstock. Okay, now our next piece, you needed to have 2 pattern papers, and they both measured 2 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to remove my little stickies here. And the paper that I'm using here is called Unbounded Beauty. And this is their back sides. So I'm not using that. Well, oh, I kind of like that though. I don't know. I don't know now which side I'm going to use. See, I like that. I'm not going to adhere this for a second. Let's talk about all the other stuff that I have actually pulled, that I have die cut. So I'm gonna shimmy that to the side. So the first thing I did, and I took Lori's advice by stamping first and then die cutting, sorry. Old habits die hard. So I used Flowers of Beauty. It is a photopolymer set, and I kind of figured out how I want to store mine. I purchased off of Amazon. They are about 5 by 7 piece of thin magnet, like a magnetic sheet. They sell it pre-sticky, but I didn't find the pre-sticky, so I had to put my own glue on the inside, and I just used, you know, that tear and tape stuff, and I just put several strips down, and then I was able to put all my die cuts. Yeah, I was right, die cuts. See, I was right the first time. And then I kept that thin piece of plastic, and then this is the thicker one, and I kept that to protect the stamps, just so that the metal doesn't harm the stamp. And then this is the 2 stamps that I did use along with the die cut to create this. Now, the inks that I used Thistle and Pixie. Because again, I have one ink color at the current moment. So I thought, okay, look at how cute that is. That's a cute color. Now, another thing that I did cut from this Flowers of Beauty, so let me get back there, was this right here. And this is in Petunia Pop. Isn't that a fun name? Oh, I think it laid in here better going this direction. Yeah, there we go. Just so that they're mostly on the magnets. So I thought, ooh, that's kind of dainty and pretty. So that's why I'm not gluing anything yet, because I kind of want to see where I go, because now I'm kind of thinking I want that side. And then there's the flower. Then the other thing that I pulled, and again, see, these are those magnetic sheets, so that, you know, I can kind of just keep my dies together. Now this set of dies was actually one that was in my starter kit that I loved. It's called Unbounded Love Dies. There is a stamp set that matches, that kind of fits in and are all different sentiments. Well, I have oodles of sentiments, so I was like, I don't need the sentiments, but these dies, I mean, here, for example, here is that oval, the scalloped oval. Isn't that just gorgeous? Now this is, I'm trying to think what color it was. Pretty in Pink, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. So then I was able to cut these little leaves, and they are out of, I want to say, Shy Shamrock also. So I cut those. But I thought this was a really nice set because it's very versatile. And you can do so much with it. See, now this would have been a pretty one too, right? It's okay. We're going to stick with what I've pulled. So that's what I've pulled so far. So let's just set all those there. Now here, I have pulled Cherry Blossom Wishes, and I want to use right here, Birthday Wishes. That's the stamp I want to use, because this is going to be my mom's birthday card. Her birthday is this Wednesday, or no, Thursday. So, and she's a gardener, so I thought, oh, let's do that. So I am going to stamp Birthday Wishes right up. Well, let's stamp on a scrap piece of paper first before I go crazy here. Okay, much better. Just to make sure that the stamp was seasoned. Okay. I'm gonna stamp it right there. Excellent. And I used charcoal ink. All right, so now let's get back to work. Now, I do like this combination. What are you thinking, ladies? But this is what I had originally designed in my head. And as I was pulling things, I was going to flip the patterns and put them like that, so that this sprig would be more on that side. Something like that is where my brain was going. So I'm not 100% sure yet. Because of course we still have to do some zhuzhing. And we do definitely need to do some embellishing. So do we like the multicolored floral, or did we like more of that greenish color floral? So if you could type in the chat if you liked the multicolor or if you liked more of that tone on tone. So I'm gonna wiggle these off and let's see how it looks as that tone on tone. And I'm going to put it like this. And I'm going to put that petunia pop on that side. Let's put that little one at the bottom. Okay, we have a green and we have a multi. We have a 1 and 1. Which way do we like? Do we like, I need one more person to say, what are we thinking? Just like this. Okay, so Cindy's thinking this way too. Okay, so let's get things glued down. We will start the adhering. I kind of like it like that. A little bit of that monochromatic, but with that hint of the purple. So I think I am going to do with the Shy Shamrock up. So I'm going to put my adhesive on this side. I mean, this side is absolutely gorgeous, which was the original plan. But it's okay. Sometimes you have to alter your plan. And obviously we're not using this side because it does not go with my pinks. So I'm going to put that here. Okay, I am definitely putting foam on the back of this sentiment. So I am going to use some dimensionals and my pickup tool. I'm just not ready to have the little doodads come off yet. Okay, so I'm just going to rest it here so that I'm able to put everything else where I want it. Okay, so I'm going to put this absolutely beautiful, delicate flower . It's so pretty. I hope everybody's having a nice weekend. I wish our weather was a little bit better. I mean, I realize we need a little bit of this rain, but come on, enough is enough. It's a holiday weekend. We want to be outside, having a grand old time. Okay, so let's set that there. Okay, perfect. Okay, then I'm digging. Okay, let's add a little bit of silver twine. Just a little. And I know some of you have a love-hate relationship with this twine. Some people love it, some people hate it. I personally love it. I think it just adds that little extra pizzazz to your project. And before this one goes down, I'm going to lift that up, put that cluster right there. There we go. See, that just adds that little extra. However, we do need to do some trimming. I don't like those loose edges. go. And I'm not going to peel off my backing quite yet because I want to make sure I have everything else right where I want it before I do that. Okay, I want my flower here, which means I do need to add a little bit of a dimensional. So I'm going to add that here. And again, I won't take off the backing quite yet. Okay, that looks good. All right, let's add a little bit of this leaf. This one was a little more of a pre-planned thought than I typically do on our Sunday fun days. Usually I'm designing it right along with you other than the paper. But today I wanted to be a little more prepared. Let's put that there. Oh, that's looking good so far. Okay, I'm not going to use that side. All right, let's do, now I know I had said that we needed 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. So what we could do with this would be, let's dovetail it. We are going to dovetail this. We're going to tuck it right there. And let's dovetail the other one. Oops, that's not a very good dovetail. Oof. Ooh, wait, there we go. That's much better. All right, so let's kind of wiggle that. And we're gonna wiggle that like that. Oh, see, now that I'm liking. And I think what we're gonna do is I'm going to also add a little bit of shimmer tape. Now this is called purple. And look how pretty that is. Oh, that's so pretty. I like that. Oh, it is raining here. It's been raining here for probably the last, I'd say half hour. So, and of course I watered my flowers earlier, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, I just clipped a little piece. So I'm going to set it here for a second because I want to adhere these little banner pieces down first. Because then I'm going to put that over top. So let me bring this up again. Right there. And then we're going to put that right about there. Okay, so now I'm going to take my purple shimmer and I'm going to dovetail these as well. And I'm going to lay them on top of those 2 pieces of white. And I'm going to put it so that they're kind of like right in the center of the white so that they're framed by the white. So I'm going to dovetail this one. I'm going to be closing out this host code tomorrow. So if you still wanted to order something, you have tonight to do so, and then tomorrow I am closing out that host code and then I will start a fresh one. Okay, so I took the backings off And now I'm going to put that on here. Look how pretty that looks. Oh my goodness. I just now have to put a sentiment on the inside, and I don't know what I'm putting there yet. And I think we need to add just a couple more little sparkles, because you know, you just don't have enough. I'm just going to trim that little bit off. So I am going to bring in what is called the Tinsel Gems 3-pack. And let's see. Oops, one just came flying off at me, which was actually the color I was thinking was the pink. And I think I'm supposed to use that other side now. Oops. Maybe, I don't know. This is a new tool to me. All right, I'm not quite sure. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna put it like that. All right, let's see if I can. Oh, I got it. All right, let's put a little one over here. Oh, I think I like this tool. I think I do. I don't. They all those demonstrators make this look so effortless. Ugh. What am I doing wrong? All right, if anybody has one of these, I don't know. I'm just going to use the other side. And I think we're going to come over here with it right there. You guys, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. What do you think? Now remember, post in the comments how or what you have created with our measurements from this week's class. Okay? Next Sunday, Fun Day, I believe we are going to do a scrapbook page. I've had some requests that, you know, we kind of mix it up. So that's kind of what I was thinking would be like 1 week. We would do a layout, then we'll do some fancy folds, we'll do some simpler cards, things like that. So if you have other ideas and you're like, oh, could we do, I don't know, a box of some sort, like a little mini pizza box? You know, post that just so that I can see what your thinking is. And again, what your thoughts are on our Sunday Fun Day. I do enjoy these, and they're quick, they're easy, and I am trying to post our measurements on Wednesdays. It's just last week and this upcoming week are just crazy. 9 more days of school, 9 more, and then we're done. I have 5 more IEPs still to go, which hopefully by Friday I am done with those. And then next week is our last final week, and I think it's just a normal week. I'm hoping and praying. So thanks for joining me tonight for Sunday Fun Day, and please post your creations so that we all can share and have a super evening. Bye-bye.